Question 2. A rectangular garden is to be fenced using the wall of the house as one side of the garden. The garden should be 40 meters squared. Determine the minimum perimeter and the dimension of the garden. Now, let's draw ourselves a diagram to help us visualize this problem. Now, first of all, we have our house, and the house is going to be one side of the fence for our garden. So that means I'm going to have some sort of shape here where I have the width, two widths that are the same, and this is going to be our length. Now first, we are going to create our equation for area and perimeter. They've told us in this question that the garden has to be 40 meters squared. Determine the minimum perimeter. So we are optimizing the perimeter now. So let's write our equations. First one, I have perimeter. The perimeter in this case is W plus W plus L. So I could collect my like terms, and I have 2W plus 1L. Now the second equation that I have is going to be for area. The first thing I know about the area is that it's fixed at 40 meters squared. The second thing I know about area is equal to the length times the width. So I've got my two equations, and now I need to rearrange one of the equations to substitute it into the other. And since I'm optimizing perimeter, I'm going to have to insert my area equation into there. So let's take our area, and I'm going to simplify area. I have area is equal to 40. 40 is equal to length times width. Now, if I rewrite this equation, I could say that width is equal to 40 over L. So this is now what I'm going to substitute into my perimeter equation. So perimeter is equal to 2 W's, so 240L plus L. Let's rewrite this equation simplified. So I would have 80 over L plus L. Let's take Desmos now, and we're going to type in our equation. So I have 80 divided 80 divided by x plus x. Okay, let's take a look at our graph. So this is our graph, and it gives us a minimum value. The minimum value in this case is 8.944 and 17.884. I'm just going to put this to the side, and I'm going to sketch out it roughly. So it looks something like this. 8.9 and 17.9. Once again, let's rewrite, or let's simplify our x and y axes. So our y-axis is represented by the letter P, and our x-axis is represented by length. So we have length, and my y-axis, I have my perimeter. So what the graph tells us is When we have a length of 8.9 meters, then I would have a minimum perimeter at 17.9. So this is our length, and this is our perimeter. Now, for us to find our width, we're going to have to substitute it back into there. So width is now equal to 40 divided by 8.9. I'm going to just do that in my calculator. 40 divided by 8.9 gives us approximately 4.5. So we have our conclusion. Therefore, my garden here, I have 4.5 as our width. Our length is 8.9, and the perimeter is 17.9 meters.